All right, what's happening, people? So normally I wait till we get to 20 people, which we're just about to right now. But I don't want to take too long because I wanted to do my usual beginnings. What's up, Mike Finn? Um, do my usual beginnings with shouting out all my people who are subscribers and such, and then get to some questions. And then Nate's going to put on a little bit of a show for us with his flying at his new field. So I wanted to not take up too much time because the sun's going to set pretty soon, and he's going to be able to get out there and do some flying. So let me shout out my members first off. Um, thanks to everybody for coming. Hopefully this is going to be a pretty good show. We got a whole bunch of stuff planned. Make sure everything's working right. Got a whole bunch of stuff planned. I will get to the chat in a second, but I want to make sure to shout out my members first off. So first we got Dexter Tucker. Thank you. I think you said you're in Alaska. You said AK. Or I don't know, maybe that's somewhere else. But anyway, Dexter Tucker, thank you for being here. Thanks for subscribing. FEV Everything, thank you very much for subscribing. I hope you're here today. It's going to be a good show. GB Linden's RC, thank you very much for subscribing. Ghost RC, George Pryor. Jet Tech Don Atkins. The ever so popular pilot Ryan Media. Mr. George Watts. And Mr. Eric Falver. Joe Pellegrino, who was a giveaway winner a couple weeks ago, and then Mr. Mike SSI. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel and getting the backstage view to all the stuff that's going on here with the craziness. And thank you, Alan Gentry, for the super chat, much appreciated. But let me shout out the rest of you peoples that are here. That was all the subscribers that we got. RC Glory, what's up? Mr. Ethan RC, both you guys are the first ones in here. Very much appreciated. David Snyder, what's happening? Mr. John Shaw, congrats on your maiden, by the way. Let's see, Victor RC Jets, Mr. Shameless, what's happening? JT200 driver, Barry Campbell. I think I said Victor RC. What's up, Victor? I think I said you already. EQRC, what's happening? I hope you saw that I've got your shipping info to send to you. I'll send that in email. Mike Bird, all the way from the UK. What's happening, my friend? Thanks for staying up with us so late. JT200 driver, RC plane reviewer, Boss223. Mike Finn, what's happening? Hope to see you this weekend at the event. Dave Hawker. Yeah, FPV everything is here. What's up? Okay, good. C Mafia, what's happening? You've got shipping info as well. Nerd Steve, haven't seen you in here in a while. What's happening? And we've got lots of people here today. Cool. Thanks for coming by, guys. Dana's RC. Roy Gunther, thank you, my friend. That's another super chat. Ron. The chat's going like crazy now, so I'm trying to get everybody in there. But thank you guys for coming. Let's get to the questions really quick because Nate is going to do some flying, so I'm only going to take a couple minutes. What do you want?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I'm saying, let's go.
Yeah. Well, are you going to get set up or what?
I mean, I'm about ready.
Okay, so then I'll take some questions and you go get set up and I'll put you back.
Okay.
I can see, so I'll put it back up when it's time. So anyway, he's going to set up to do some flying. He's going to fly his favorite plane. I've got a special guest who's lined up. I see him setting up over there. But I'm going to save that for later because this is going to be a good show. We got some cool stuff going on. I had a little epiphany here at the last minute that there's all these things we can do, especially now that Nate is able to fly right outside his front door. So let's do the usual and get to some questions really quick. If there's anybody that has questions, and if you're new to the channel, and I see that you've said a few things, don't worry about the wrench. You will get one eventually. Yuri, what's happening? I haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing? RC Air Marshal, what's up? BD Tennessee, what's up? Dennis Farley, how you doing? The Fred Barron, Mr. Fred Barron, it's always cool to see you. Let's see. Send a message to somebody real quick. Um, so what's up, Alex? How you doing, buddy? Hangar 51, Mr. Kenny. What's up, Alan Gentry? I'm going to be there this weekend, so I'm going to get there to do some flying, and we're going to have a little live stream there too, so you'll be able to be on the stream if you want to. So, guys, quick questions, and you know what? I'll be able to take questions while Nate's flying. So let's just do this. I see Nate's getting set up, so I don't want to take away from his flying time because the sun will be going down soon. So I'm going to add him to the stream. Can you hear me, Nate?
Hi.
Hello. He's walking his plane through his neighborhood. Uh-oh. Is it freezing?
I wish I could have had my damn tiger cat today, but that didn't show. It's showing up probably tomorrow or Wednesday. Which, by the way, I'll talk about that later.
I'm going to reset you. Because it looks like you're lagging a little bit.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't really see much. It's kind of...
Is it choppy?
Yeah.
Here, let me try this.
If you go to your regular data, it's probably better.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi was on.
Yeah, turn Wi-Fi off. There you go. A little jerky. Just get set up, and then we'll see if we can make it work. Anyway, guys, Rich M Music. Who's Rich M? Oh, hey, there he is. Okay, that's I was just talking to you. What's up, man? Rich Marquez. Yes, you're there. I see you. Nerd Steve, there is a jet rally in Oakdale this weekend. I'll post the. I'll put the.
Sorry, my sister was trying to get in the way, and I had to tell her to go away.
Are you walking? What are you doing? You walking?
I have to walk a few hundred feet to get to the field.
Okay. So then get it set up.
It's not right outside my door. I have to walk a couple houses down, so I get my steps in.
Okay. It's still a little choppy. It's still choppy.
Well, I can't help that. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Well, just set it up. See what we can do. I think that once you stop moving it around so much, it might be better.
All right. I usually set up right about here.
Okay.
So that should be.
I hear the crickets.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there we go. We can see it. Okay, cool. So just do some passes. Yeah, we see. All right, so guys, you go ahead and ask questions, and then I'll answer. What's up, John VHRC? And thank you for being here, and thanks for shouting out the likes. Please, guys, like it. We very much appreciate all the likes. I won't say no to super chats, although they are not required. So cool. I'm gonna have to go look at the other window to see here. But let's see if there's any questions that are coming up. Yuri, no, it's not EDF powered. Fly Right Boys, who's that?
That sounds familiar.
That is a good question. You are now a moderator, my friends. I have something new in my hangar, and I'm actually going to be putting that up here in a little bit. We're going to do that a little bit later. I have a couple planes that are new.
Hey, give me the full screen, damn it! They can still hear you without your face in the way.
Is it better now or what? Oh, there we go. Now it is. Okay, I was waiting for it to be good. Don't be a dingus now. Come on. There you go. It's a little choppy though. That's the only thing. So you got to get really low so we can see it.
I just flew right in front of the camera. I was about to hit it.
Yeah, there we go. That's good. So you guys can see. Cool. Okay.
This thing is amazing, guys. This is, for the price of this thing, it's the best warbird for sure.
So Alan Gentry, I'm going to be there pretty early on Saturday.
Too bad you guys can't see it actually like doing maneuvers out over the field, but that's all right.
Oh, we can see it. Maybe if you'd have pointed it up just a little bit more. But
well, I mean, the only time you're gonna see it really is when it's going right by the camera. Besides, the landing's what counts, right?
yeah,
That's
of
what they want to see.
Of course. So let's see. You guys are getting some good questions, and I got to go to where I can see them as they come up. Mike in space, what's happening? Let's see. Let me get to some questions. Hangar 51 asked if this is the Flightline Spitfire. And BD Tennessee, yeah, I did like the mod, although I didn't like the mod at the same time on the F-15 because I like the fact that when the doors open, it slows the plane down. So I don't want it to be clean and coming in fast when it's time to land. So I'm going to leave it. Rich M, you are a moderator, my friend. Thank you for coming by. Pretty much anybody who's in here that talks will become a moderator. So be nice and you will get the privileges. FPV everything. What's up? Okay. What size battery are you using, Nate?
I'm using a HRB 6000 50C.
So he's using a big pack.
All the way
HRB
forward.
6000. Yeah. So while he's flying, guys, go ahead and if you got questions, go ahead and ask him. And then we'll, if it's something for Nate, I'll just talk to him. Yeah, Flightline has two sizes. They've got a small one and a big one. This is the bigger one.
This thing is so awesome. Between this and the Corsair, there's no comparison. I did not like the Corsair. This thing is amazing.
They do fly different. I know. I could tell that for sure. They fly different. Ethan, maybe if he flies again, he'll get to angle it up a little more. Yeah. He's already in the middle of flying right now. We won't have him mess with it. Hangar 51, yes, it's stock. He didn't change a thing.
What are you trying to tell me? To point it up a little more?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's too tight. If it was a little looser, I could mess with it now, but it's too tight.
Yeah, just do it when you land. That's all good.
I mean, I can land real quick. I got like 3 minutes left. I'll land real quick and point it up a little more.
Okay. It's cool. Let's see if we can get the landing. It's a really pretty skyline out there too.
Yeah, mountains everywhere.
I hear the crickets in the background. And as usual, there's Mr. Fred Barron dropping the PayPal. Thank you, my friend. Very much appreciated. The guy who stomped the A10 will not be on the show, just so you know. That's not the special guest.
The butteriness never stops here.
Oh, butter. So, our guest is a very nice person who does not stomp on airplanes. So, we'll get to it shortly.
Okay, so you guys want it up a little more.
Just a little bit, yeah, because we can see the road just fine. So loosen it up and point it up a little more.
How about that?
Keep going. Probably about right there, and I'll get the banner off the screen, and you can see.
Oh, what the hell?
You've got to loosen it, most likely.
I did, but...
And then tighten it once it's back. There you go.
No, it's the mount that the phone clips to. It's like...
Oh.
Hell, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys.
Okay, well, I mean, if it doesn't move, it doesn't move. Whatever.
I think I can only... Oh, wait. There we go.
That's it.
I didn't loosen it enough. Okay. I got about 2.5 minutes left. I'll burn it up a little more. Luckily, these things fly a long time, unlike jets.
There it goes. It's a little pixelated, but you guys can still see.
I can't fix that right now. It's getting dark, too. I'm not going to be able to fly again, so you guys got to take what you get.
It's all right. At least you're getting one. The days are getting longer, so by the next time we do this, we'll be able to see more. Yeah, we can see a lot more now. A lot more. That's good. Oh, yeah, we can see a whole lot more. That's good. We can see you coming right at the screen. All right. Wow, the chat's going like crazy today. Dang it, I forgot. Okay. So, any questions for Nate while he's flying, or any questions for me, guys, before we head on to the next segment after this? I don't know if you guys noticed in the screen. Oh, hey, somebody gave me a thumbs down. Woo-hoo, thank you. Don't forget,
Yeah,
guys.
baby. Here, I'm
Thumbs
gonna do a victory roll for the thumbs down.
Oh yeah. Don't forget thumbs down twice. That's the best way to do it. Click thumbs down 2 times and it's all good.
Nice little Shondell. I'm gonna come back. Strafe and run. Doof, 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 doof.
Yeah, the spit's pretty quick. It's quite a bit faster than the Corsair.
Oh yeah.
30 seconds.
All right, I'll do a couple more passes and I gotta bring it in. It's getting dark and I'm running out of time.
Okay. Is that a car coming?
20
Yeah.
seconds.
Oh yeah, occasional car comes, but luckily flying a warbird, I don't have to worry about, cars. Because I mean, I can fly for 7-8 minutes, but I'll still have plenty of reserve battery.
Right.
9, 8,
So yeah.
7, 6, 5, 4.
But I don't have to fly over houses, so that's the plus.
1. Time.
Whoa, so wait, Alan
All right.
Gentry, it's gonna be 90
We're coming in for good this time.
over the weekend? Whew. Good thing they got a lot of cover over there. I might even bring one of my pop-ups.
Okay. Old butter.
Yeah, let's get that buttery landing in here. You can kind of see it look like you're crop dusting right now.
Little crosswind.
Cool. Very nice. Very nice.
Did you get it?
Yes, we did. It looks better when
the-
it's smaller.
The butterness.
God. So I'll take you down to get back to the house.
Oh,
It's
but the
gonna
butterness.
It's gonna be kind of weird.
But the butterness.
Yeah. So I'll be back. All right. So we'll get back to him once I see that the image is stabilized a little bit. But all right, y'all. So we still got a little bit more time for questions if you want. I'll get back to Nate once he gets back to his house. Any questions? Any questions? Let me check. Yeah. Also, when Nate comes back, I don't know if you can hear. We got to congratulate him on his actual buttery landing. He did some solo stuff this weekend with the full-scale birds and got some good landings. So I'm sure he'll want to talk about that. But he did a good job. Rich M Music. So here. Send me an email right there. Gooniac33@gmail.com. And send me an email. You can do it right now if you want. And then I'll get back to you about how we can get one of them Firey Booties to you. And it's a good thing you're asking about a Firey Booty because we will be able to give you a little bit more info on some today. So I always spend a little time on that. So see if my special guest can hear me, and if he gives me a thumbs up, we'll get ready to go. All right. So guys, I don't see a whole lot of questions going on, so we're just going to move right on to the next segment, which is a special guest and a somewhat of a little product announcement too, because we haven't seen any of these yet. But let's get to that, and then we'll pull Nate back in here too. But yeah, Nate's still walking around with other stuff. So let's do it. We got a special guest with a very cool thing to show off. So here we go. There he is right there. We got Hamilton's hanger right there. What's up, man? You're muted. You're muted, so we want to hear you. Or something's not on.
Am I good now?
There you go. I can hear you.
How's it going? What's up, everybody?
Yeah. So
Gooniac, thanks for having me.
No, hey, I'm glad you're here because I wanted to see this thing. So Che, he was one of the first people to get the Firey Booty for the Rafael, and he was able to get it hooked up. He's got that sweet new radio sitting right there, the Jetty. So we talked a little bit earlier today. He got it set up, and he is going to show it off for us. He's got the Firey Booty up in there.
Yeah, man.
So how was it? Was it hard to get in? I mean, I know there's a little bit of trimming that needs to be done, but not a whole lot. We can talk about that too, because there's a little bit of work to get the big one in there.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna need to do. I didn't even realize at first I needed to do some trimming, but you're gonna need to take off. Not even really that much. It's only this much and probably about that wide. Same depth, width, and height. And it wasn't really anything crazy. I hit it with 2 coats of the primer. Flat white primer, and then I hit it with 2 coats of the Rust-Oleum metallic, just because I haven't used any of the reflective tape yet, but next time I might give that a go.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, so that's pretty much all I did. It was really easy install, slides right over, drop fit. The only hard part is really, when you pull out the ESC, getting the wires back in, but that's just how it is with these foamies, right? So. Yep.
And that's the main thing too, because I didn't realize that there was that little bit of foam to take out. So I'm going to make an option to, if people don't want to have to deal with the longer LED array, I'm going to have a slightly smaller one that I can sell. It's not going to be quite as bright, but it makes it easier to get in. And actually, it will be pretty bright. It's still going to be bright. It's just not going to be as long.
Right.
It's going to be easier to fit in. It won't require any sanding or cutting or any of that. Basically, this is it right here. It's a little bit smaller than the one that we use now, but it's still just almost as bright, pretty close to being as bright. And it's got that lens right here.
Yeah,
so
definitely
spreads the light out. But and that's
nice.
That's going to be shown off here pretty soon, hopefully.
Nice, man.
So do you have it hooked up in a way where you could show it off and let us see?
Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, I'll definitely cut the lights off here and get it shown off for you guys. One thing I will say is that this is my first time using it on a spare channel. So, I mean, I've had the ability to do it before, but this time I actually have, fully committed to doing it in my other ones. So I don't know. I've just never done it. But, so with the throttle cut, it's really cool to still be able to, fire it up, and still see the full light.
That's the way that I do it with most of mine. I use a spare channel. And, I mean, Jetty's going to work a little different, but with the Spectrum, it's really easy to do. It might even be easy for you, too.
Yeah, man.
But, so that way you can fire it up. If you have enough channels, you can do this. Nate, can you hear me okay? Are you still there?
Yeah.
What's up, Nate?
Hey.
How's it going?
I'm pretty all right.
Nice flying. I think it was cruising by. I'll tell you what. All right.
So, so with what I do with these, if I have enough channels, not every plane does, but if I have enough channels, I'll set the burner on a spare, but make it do the exact same thing that the throttle does. But then you can click throttle cut and it will cut the motor, but it will actually let the spare channel throttle up, so you'll be able to see. So guys, I'm trying to look at the chat. If I miss you, don't think that I'm doing it on purpose, but what's up to everybody that just showed up? Thanks for coming. I see 53 people up in here, which is awesome.
Nice, 53. Awesome, yeah. Awesome.
So guys, I wanted to just so you know, as you can see, there's the new FMS Rafael in there.
Hey, look at those lights.
Yeah, it's got lights all over. That's pretty cool. It's flashing on the wings.
Gorgeous, man. I'll tell you what.
Yeah. And that gear is pretty too, man. Look at that.
Yeah, man. So I'll cycle it one time because the light goes off, if you don't cycle it on the gear.
Okay.
Oh, it's got landing lights. Oh, yeah, there it goes.
Oh,
see.
nice.
It goes off. So I think it's power conserving, which I thought was really cool. At first I was like, this is not working or something,
it's the sequencer that does that.
Yeah. So, all right. That was pretty cool. But, yeah, dude, I got this up. Let's turn it around here.
Look at, okay, so it's got green lights that flash and then green and red lights that flash, but they're also steady.
Yeah, so there's it's weird, It's got two lights on this side, a red and white light on this side.
Nice.
And just green on the other side.
Okay. Those are the nav lights, and then
so the one white light on the leading edge is only on the left wing, huh?
Cool. Oh, and there you go, guys. So you get to see the Firey Booty. Check it out.
I mean, that's bright as heck, guys. I can't wait to get a load of this thing, and I got barely any bleed through. You know, I feel like I hit it, you know, with, like I said, 4 coats. You know, this sucker's
Yeah.
bright. You know, it's probably about as good as it's gonna get.
If you're able to see that while it's flying, it's probably too dark to be flying.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what I was just gonna say. During the day, you will not see that at all. You'll see the rear just fine, but you won't see the bleed. It'll be good. John Shaw, yeah, that is done with the mix, and it's actually really easy to do. Hey, what's up, Joe Valdez? It's really easy to do.
This is a fully charged pack too, so we're getting a nice bright, you
Wow,
know,
that's
experience
crazy,
here.
Yeah, that's crazy, bright.
And you know, it's crazy that when I seen it in here in the dark, you know, I was really surprised, you know, because like I hit all this area, you know, and it is up here by the screw point, but still, it just goes to show you, you know, they don't put that much paint underneath here, you know, so you definitely gotta make some
very little.
mods.
What's up, Michael Statler? How you doing? There's very little paint on the outside, so they put as little as possible.
Get a flicker going there, yeah.
Which is kind of crazy. Okay, so
You guys see that flicker?
there you go, Rich.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are a moderator again.
Nice.
Cool. That thing looks good.
Nice, man. Yeah, thanks a lot, Gooniac, man. That thing's awesome.
No, yeah. Well, thanks for showing it off, and thanks for. I've been wanting to see the plane. I've seen RC Informers, and a couple other people have sent me stuff that they've done too. So it's cool to see it. I do plan on getting one eventually. I've just got too much.
I ain't get one until I see it fly in person.
Yeah, man. This is going up tomorrow evening.
Sweet. So you'll probably have a video pretty quick too.
Yeah, it'll be up tomorrow after I get back.
Okay. All right.
Cool. Yeah, man. It's awesome.
Yeah. So we got all 3 of us up here on the screen. So cool. That thing looks good. So did you change anything on the gear, or is that just the way it looks?
Nope, that's just the way it looks, man. You know,
okay, cool.
You know, I really like it. You know, it's nice.
Some people are raising the nose gear a little bit.
I don't know. I think it sits pretty high already. You know, I mean, if
that's what I was looking at. It looks like the nose is raised a little bit.
You know, I couldn't you know, it's definitely a big difference in versus when it's sitting flat. You know, I'll cycle the gear here real quick and you know, just let you guys see.
Yeah, I got you full screen too, just so you know. So
Cool.
you got the whole screen so we can see the plane.
Sweet. Yeah, and it's a nice size. You know, I really like that. It does all the mixing in the control board for you. You know, I mean, just makes it really simple. You know, and one video I was watching, guys, is that, you know, it automatically puts in up canard mix and elevator mix in when you do the flaps down. You know, and a lot of guys are saying that, you know, it was creating some issues with the landing. But when I seen it come in with nothing, it seems really smooth as well.
Don't use that crow stuff. It's just gonna make things worse.
It's called crow, and you know, if you can, is there a way
wonky coming in?
Is there a way you can click it so we can see it?
Yeah, definitely, man.
Because it's really not flaps. It's crow, which is just a way to slow.
It's not meant to make the plane lift more. It's
to get behind it here.
Make the plane sink.
Sink, right, or slow down. So
yeah, it's not a lift producing deal.
Yeah, see, that's crow. That's crow. That's not flaps. That is pretty cool.
Like, do you see it move up though?
Yeah. No, I see it. I see it. I see everything. I see the up elevator on the on the canards too.
Yeah, and you know that canard movement is like little to none. I mean, I guess you probably don't need that much, but
that's what I was going to ask. How much does the canard move? People are talking about they barely move.
They are barely moving. You know what I mean?
Really need them. Yeah.
I don't. You know, I've never flown with this kind of bird. I've never even flown a full delta wing, so I'm never. I mean, I know what to expect kind of based off of the A4.
Right.
You know, but you know, in the MiG, but
so yeah, that looks pretty good.
Oh yeah, I'll cycle the gear here for you guys. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Like I said, you got the screen. It's all you, man.
I love the gear doors.
Yeah, the gear doors. That's what I want to see. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I flew with Frank this weekend. He has the composite Rafael.
I mean, and then do you see how much lower it sits on the ground? You know, I mean, I feel like that gear is like a decent size. You know, I mean,
it's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. Yuri, crows for gliders.
Right. Well, I mean, all planes can use crow, but gliders are the ones.
I mean, mainly for gliders. For gliders, they don't want to come down.
Right. So you have to force them to.
It's got.
That's good.
You know, not bad,
good.
right?
Looks pretty good.
Think it'll fly good. I've been itching to fly anyway, so now I got something new to go out and fly again.
Did this one come with its own gyro, or is it?
No, it does not. You know, but I got me a Hobby Eagle right here already. You know, ready on standby. So we just got. Actually, you know, one thing, you know, be aware of, guys, is that this probably will come with an XT90. So I changed it out into my own, you know, AN150 or whatever they're called, connectors.
Okay.
And the leads, if you want to run, you get plenty of space based off the CG to put it in the front, like that Hobby Eagle and your receiver. But you need to have longer male-to-male servo extensions because the ones they give are not sufficient. I'm sure you guys.
This is going to be going in something new, possibly showing up tomorrow.
That Tiger Cat, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, Rich Marquez, these are the gyros. The Eagle A3Ls work pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, they're really simple, to set up.
These things are great.
Yeah, very simple.
Ray has a lot of things to say about them.
No, I have no problem with it. I just want to get the ones that are the next step up so I can adjust all the gains.
Dude, I'll tell you.
Right.
Spending $20 and putting this thing in the grip and made it a whole new plane. So I dig it.
I think the stabilizers help out. I mean, you can fly with or without that one too, flick of a switch. So
the grip and the one plane, I was like, yeah, that thing, it really doesn't need it.
So, hey, real quick, John Shaw has a question because I saw his maiden and he was making that thing roll like crazy with his.
You just gotta dial the roll rate down.
Yeah.
The mix, when you do the mix, just leave the endpoints at 100%. You said you had your aileron throws at 70. I think mine are at like 45, 50.
Yeah.
So
I cut mine way down. I cut mine way down.
I was talking to Bobby, RC plane reviewer, and he has his cut down to like 42.
Yeah,
just like that.
That thing rolls like crazy.
Yeah, you can put it into 100% and it'll go right around before you know it.
Yeah. So good job on the maiden. I'm glad that thing made it to you in one piece. Shout out to Nate's mom for helping us make that work.
Nice, man. That's awesome.
That we got it out there to him, and everything showed on the same day. Well, with the exception of one, I had to send him the antennas and some other stuff. But I sent that. Yeah, John Shaw, cut that down a little bit.
You can do whatever you want with the mix, but with mine, I just left the endpoints at 100 and just dialed the rate down.
Yeah.
You can mess with the mix, but it's just that's the thing I like about that Rafale is that mixing board's so nice because the grip and it took me like 15, 20 flights to get all the endpoints to be right. Because
oh wow,
yeah.
Well, because in the sense of like it wasn't hard to set up, but those canards, if you pull up and one's going just a hair more, the thing will roll.
Okay, I got you.
It took me a lot of time to get the trim to be right and then the endpoints to be right.
Right.
One thing I will say about the Rafale though is the 2 grub screws to get in there. You need a T7, and that fits like really really tight and gets it in there really good. But I tried. I don't know. I was like struggling to get it in there at first.
For what? Canards?
Is that canards on? Okay.
Yeah, well, at least one of them. One of them went on good, and then the other one. But I also had to poke through in the bottom because it seems like where they put the all thread in there, inside there, it wasn't poked through where there was paint still. So I had to poke that through and get that out.
Okay.
And just small stuff like that will get you, I guess. I realize. So,
yeah.
What's up, RC plane reviewer? How you doing, man? That was a good show the other night.
Hey, Bobby.
Exactly, Bob. That was a good show the other night with that's an inside joke too, by the way.
Yeah.
That was a good show the other night with all those guys on. You had Hamilton and your other buddy on there.
That Jeff guy had me laughing, dude. No, range pick, nothing.
He's all right.
I actually sold Jeff my extra 330, bro. I had a guy passing through here that was up north, you know what I mean? And I sold it to him, and he took it back with him. So it's
cool.
gone.
Is that the big one?
Yeah.
Oh,
not that I have anything against it, you know what I mean? But, I'm a jet guy, right? So
I want one of those, dude. The thing's huge. Some guy brought it out to the field on Saturday in the morning. Huge. I never seen one in person.
Man.
Wait, they did? They brought one on
They're
Saturday?
Huge, man.
Yeah, that Jeff guy that always shows up, the trainer dude, he had one, and he brought it, and he didn't end up flying it because it was blowing 5 miles an hour, and he was too scared to fly it.
5 miles.
I guess it's just those, 2 battery planes sometimes, that are just like, I already have one, and then I don't know.
That's why this thing's going. That's why this thing's going bye-bye. I'm just tired of it. 2 packs.
2 packs. I get it. You know what I mean? It's awesome.
I fly at sunset at the field, and I fly the MiG, and then all of a sudden I can't fly anything else. I'm out of batteries, so it's like that's why it's going bye-bye. I ended up for the Tiger Cat. I ripped the receiver and the 10-channel Spectrum satellite, and then I'm gonna stick this in it. I had this laying around. So
did you go with the FMS or did you go with the F7F?
Oh, dude, Flightline's junk. FMS.
Hey, I hear some people saying that.
The Flightline, it flies amazing, but.
4-cell power, right? 4-cell versus 6-cell, and 2 versus 1 batteries.
Yeah, there's no comparison. The FMS is stupid expensive, but it's so worth it.
The FMS, it's expensive, but you can. What I've seen 15-minute flights on that plane.
Oh yeah,
So it's not like.
and that's not even going easy on it.
No, and Frank and I.
That Spitfire flight I just did, I flew balls to the wall for 7 minutes, and I still had 45% left in the battery.
Yeah. So
Wow.
That's why.
Yeah, because you were like gassing it the whole time.
Yeah, that's why I will always have Warbird in my heart too, because I love jets, but I love being able to fly and not have to worry about the battery dying.
Yeah, my E-Flight P-51 isn't going anywhere. Yeah, I love that bird.
That thing's amazing. I flew that this morning. That thing's so fun. I still hope I love that Spitfire though when that Tiger Cat shows up, because I already know that Tiger Cat's going to be my new favorite prop plane.
It looks. I gotta get that one too. You know what I mean? It's definitely on the list.
Oh, dude, that thing is so cool. I still wish they had the silver one, because I like the silver one just a hair more, especially since you don't have to put the decals on. But they don't sell that one anymore. So, oh well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the Planes of Fame scheme on it.
Does it have lights on it already or no?
Just it has the red
The nav lights. Yeah. I don't think it has landing lights. Just the nav.
No,
lights.
I may put one on the top or something, but who knows?
Yeah, Frank and I, we used to. I'd fly my F-16, and he'd do touch and goes. So I'd go do high alpha alongside him, and then we'd do a touch and go, and then we'd stay in formation the whole way around. It was pretty cool. It was fun to do with that plane. It's another thing to keep in mind, guys. Like you guys keep hearing me talk about this event that we've got coming up this weekend. I'm going to put it on the screen here for you guys to see. We've got a. I'm a member of like 3 different clubs. The one that I go to the most is Livermore Flying Electrons, which is in Livermore. Then I have another one that I go to on the California coast, which is opposite weather, just in case it's really hot and inland. That's called Pacific Channel Commanders (PCC). But then another one that I go to is in Oakdale, or right outside of Oakdale, by a really cool reservoir. It's a pretty place. And let me post up here so you guys can see. We're having a fly-in. It's called Jets Over the Sierras. So let me put this.
Do you have to register to go or anything?
Let's take a look at this, and then I'll see. I don't remember, but I'll.
Because I want to go, but I have to like register or anything.
I think you can do it the day of. It might be good to try.
I'm getting on Friday night. I'm gonna go to my grandma's because she's only 30 minutes from there, and then I'll drive her.
That makes sense. Sorry, the screen's gonna look crazy for a second, but I'm gonna.
I want to get there early, but I can't leave before 5. First year of having a driver's license.
Right. So, guys, that's it right there.
Nice.
It's called Radio Control Flyers Unlimited. That's the name of the club. The venue is absolutely gorgeous, and it's right next to the reservoir. There's a reservoir out there. The runway is long. There's going to be. I think there. He said all planes can come, but I don't know how many actual turbines are going to show. But it was.
I mean, dude, turbines are great, but they ruin our flying time, EDF guys, because they just take up a lot of time. They just go back and forth, and even if they give you a time to fly, the whole time you're flying, they're starting up, and you can't.
Starting up, yeah. So there's the that's the flyer there, if you guys can see. And it's take a screenshot of this, and if anybody wants this, let me know. I can forward it to anybody that's close. I plan on being there pretty early, but
I'll be there early, dude. Yeah. I can leave. If I'm only 30 minutes away, I can get there real early.
Yes. And most important thing, if you have a turbine, you must have a waiver and you must have an AMA insurance to participate also. So, and there's check out the website. If you're going to come, you have to have a fire extinguisher. So yeah, that's it. There's the president and the treasurer right there at the bottom. But if you guys are interested, that's it right there.
Sweet.
So could everybody see? I hope everybody can see that all right. Killer Planes, what's up? Merlin RC all the way from over in Australia. Man, we got people from the UK and from Australia here. Cool.
Awesome, man.
That's
so
awesome.
Excited. So excited for that Tiger Cat, dude.
Yeah, no, you should be. That's a cool plane.
Oh, yeah.
That I would probably be flying a crap ton.
Yeah.
Don't you get a couple different decal sets to choose from?
Yeah, the blue one you get 4. I'm gonna put the the here kitty one, because that's the one that flies at Planes of Fame. And I don't know Stuart Dawson personally, but I've met him a few times. He's the guy who used to fly Rare Bear.
That's Rare Bear, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna that Tiger Cat doesn't belong to him. It belongs to another guy, and he lets Stuart fly it. And at Planes of Fame, dude, he puts on a show with the full scale one. So I'm going to put the same Planes of Fame scheme on mine. Just represent. Well, it's cool too because the FW190, that's the Planes of Fame one. So
yeah, that's the one from there. Cool.
Nice. We've never even heard of Planes of Fame.
They're in Chino, California.
Okay.
They have a bunch of rare airplanes. They have a little P-26P shooter, A-36. I think it's what
Oh wow.
They have a bunch of rare warbirds. They have an original Zero with like the original engine in it.
Yeah, fully operational.
Yeah,
Yep.
It flies.
They fly.
Oh wow, dude.
But then they have a whole museum of
right.
static airplanes that don't fly anymore. They have a bunch of cool planes. Like on the ramp at Chino, they don't belong to the museum. But have you ever been to Chino, Ray? There's like a whole row of Drakens parked on the ramp that are abandoned.
No, I've heard about it, but I've never.
That's awesome, man.
They look dumb as hell, but they're cool planes.
That's one I'd like to see them make.
Yeah.
80 or 90 millimeter, because that's a sweet plane, and it's a Delta. I've flown a 64 millimeter, but no, never the.
Who made that one? Sky Angel one?
It was some weird Chinese company that made it. I can't remember the name.
Okay.
It was cool. And it was 64 mil. I made a fan for it. So it was someone who will remain nameless. Oy.
Yeah, the Tiger Cat said it's showing up Wednesday, but it's already in California, so it'll probably be here tomorrow, hopefully. Dude, school's so easy now because they're finally starting to go back in person at my school. But since I moved, I just said, I'm staying online. And the classes, they just assign us like one little thing of work to do. And it's just life's so much easier.
Cool.
Rich Marks asked which hobby eagle he should get. A3 Super? I mean, it really depends on what you're trying to do.
Depends on what you're putting it in. Like with this thing, I have this in the Griffin, and it's going to go in my Tiger Cat because so there's the A3L. It only has one master gain in a sense. You can adjust the gain on the gyro, but it adjusts everything equally.
All of them, yeah.
You can't do anything individually.
No, that's what I dislike about it.
Luckily,
some planes that's cool with it works fine, but
the Griffin needed everything adjusted, and like putting this in the Tiger Cat because the Tiger Cat doesn't need a gyro, but I may as well put it in it, so it doesn't matter. And then that's the one thing I like about the Lemon gyros. Like I have the Lemon in my in the Spitfire that I just flew. It doesn't need it, but if I have enough channels, or if it has enough channels, because the Lemon is a 7-channel, but when you turn the gyro on, you lose a channel, so it's only 6. Like the Spitfire works fine, but like the Griffin, I obviously couldn't do that. None of channels. You could do it, but it'd just be hard. So I put one of these in it. And then there's the red one, which it's basically the same as this. It's just individual adjustments, but yeah, it depends on what you need. JS, it's one of those things that the plane flies fine without a gyro. But the only reason I put a gyro in it is not because it was hard to control without one. It was just wobbly, and it made it look dumb when it was flying. So I put one in, and it just made it look better because now it's rock solid. I can get that thing to stop, and it just wings don't rock or anything. That's why I don't want to get that Rafale until I see one fly in person, because honestly, the Griffin looks like it flies just a hair better, but because if you get the Griffin right, that's the thing. If you set up the Griffin wrong, it sucks. But if you set it up right, it's amazing. Like I love mine. So that's why I'm not going to get one until I see the Rafale fly, because if I get the Rafale, I'm not going to keep them both. But I honestly don't. The Rafale looks amazing, but I honestly don't think, in terms of high alpha ability or whatever, it'd be pretty hard to beat that, because the Griffin will basically stop in a high alpha. Even in calm winds, it'll stop. But we'll see. I haven't seen one in person,
Oh no kidding. Nobody at your fields have had one?
No.
Just not interested. That must be why they're in stock so like crazy at Horizon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's because the gripping came out and it's very similar. People were like, that's sold out, right, when it first came out.
Well,
didn't
and we've got all the fanboys that don't believe in FMS. So
Yeah, well, I've just been waiting to see it.
yeah,
And I trust RC Informer in the reviews he gives because he's unbiased about his stuff. And if there's something wrong, he's going to say it.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gone through and he's done a few things.
that's another thing too. I hate having to mod.
Yeah, and I do too, and I don't want to have to make any changes when I get
That's
it.
like when he said when he did the gear change to make it rotate better. It's like I don't want to do that. The gripping will take off with just touching the elevator.
Yeah, the gripping was pretty good out of the box. I just didn't care for it because it's something I'm not used to looking at. That's all.
For sure.
But so cool.
Cool, man.
Hamilton, what's the you got the link to your page for those that don't know?
Yes, sir. I will drop that for you real quick here.
Everybody, I know I end up getting all your notifications because I'm subscribed. So every time I see it, I'm like,
LJ Hobby Life.
Life.
It's an inside joke.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you having me on the stream. Come and let me hang out for a few. I will definitely be flying the crap out of this tomorrow. I intend on flying it with a 4000. If that goes good with the CG range that I do, I'm going to add the battery strap in. Since everybody's saying that the CG's aft of the battery strap points,
right,
or the front one at least. I'm going to move that one farther back so that way it gives me the option to fly it on a 5000. As well. See after, you know how it goes. So
it's better to use higher capacity with that 80.
Yeah,
but
that's
4000 should work.
Yeah, So I mean, it's got the 2100 kV motor in it. And I mean, like I was flying when I fly the F-15 80 mil on a 4000. It eats it up pretty much. Say that 5000. Is good in there. Just like you said, 5000 is just better for the overall flight.
I use a 6000 in mine, my F-18 that uses that same fan, and I fit a 5000 in my F5, and even with the 5000, if I fly hard, I got to come down right at 3 minutes because that thing eats up the battery pretty good.
Definitely.
So
F5's on the list too. But yeah, man, thanks again for having me out here. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, cool. Thanks for showing off the plane because we've been wanting to see it.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. The burner looks great, dude. I can't wait to see it. I get really hyped about lights. I really like flying in the evening. Yeah. I was telling Ashley, it just makes it look better. Lighting up the sky with you can actually see the LEDs. Because you can't really ever see them during the day.
Right.
That Spitfire light on the top is really bright.
I seen those when you were coming in to land. The lighting was perfect.
Yeah,
I seen the lights on the tips. So
you can see it on there.
Yeah, when the lights face forward on the wing, so you can see them.
That's awesome, man.
That thing flies so good, dude. It's
all right. So hey, Hamilton, if you want to hang out, it's all good. But I've got.
Oh, it's all good. Yeah, Ashley's getting home late tonight, so I'm gonna go hang out with her for a little while. Okay. And yeah, guys, you know how it is. So she was with her grandparents tonight. It was her grandpa's birthday. So
cool.
I haven't seen her all day, so I'm gonna go hang out with her.
All right, go hang out with the wifey, and thanks.
Yeah, it's a little later here.
Tell her thank you for letting us hang out.
Yeah, definitely, man. I appreciate it. So,
all right, man. So I'll see you on your show later this week.
Yep, sounds good. I'll see you guys.
Okay.
Jay.
Bye.
Thank you. All right. So now on to the next, and I see a couple new people showed up in the stream. Airvex, what's up? You've been very patient with me, and I appreciate it. I have your stuff.
Now's the time we go crazy.
Huh?
Now's the time we go crazy.
There we go, cuckoo. Oh no, Airvex, you've got your stuff is on the way. I'll have to send you the info. I had to do some issues with shipping because I guess I did something wrong because it came back to me, said that there was not enough shipping, so I made a new label and put it on. Rich, I got your email too, but I'm using my phone when I check email for something else. I've got an unboxing. So like I said, this show is going to be loaded up with stuff. So
oh crap, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so I've got a little bit of an unboxing. I'm not going to go crazy. It's just been in the box, and I want to see what's in the box, and I'm going to show y'all what's in the box.
Are you going to put it back in the box? Hashtag
and then I'll put it back in the box so that I can deal with it later. But I don't know if I'll be able to get it this weekend, but we'll try.
I should drive over to your place for next week's show, and you could blab, and I'll build it.
Or I could just come to you, one or the other. We'll have to see.
There's more room.
Cool. Be cool if I could go head out there and we could fly together, but we'll have to work that out one of these days. All right, so I have the light's going to be kind of funky here, guys, because I'm going to have to turn on the light here in the living room. So let me switch to I'll be right back.
So yeah, guys, next week I will for sure do some more flying because, Ray does good things sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. I'm joking. He wanted me to fly on the stream, and I said, "Oh, I have no way to prop up my phone." And he asked me for my address, and he ended up sending me this tripod that you guys saw me use when I was flying. It's a pretty cool little thing. $25. It's obviously open-ended, and it has 3 extension points.
I didn't realize how high that thing went.
60. Dude, this thing's as tall as me. It goes up to 67 inches.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, that's how high it goes. So it's about 6 feet tall. It has a phone mount, obviously, and then there's a GoPro style mount too, and then also there's a little Bluetooth controller. So if you want to take photos without having to reach for your phone, you can just use this little dude. For $25, I think that's pretty cool.
That's a pretty damn good deal. I'm gonna have to get one for me. I just wanted you to be able to do some video.
Yeah, and I flew a couple times before the show too, and got some clips.
I should have run that this weekend too, because that'll be good for us doing a little.
Oh, dude, this is gonna go everywhere with me. Wherever I fly, this thing's gonna. You guys are gonna be seeing a lot of flying clips, and next week when I have that Tiger Cat, dude, you're gonna be seeing that for sure. Because that thing's gonna be badass. I'm telling you. I already know I'm gonna love that thing.
All right.
Oh God, there's echo.
There's an echo.
Kill one of your microphones. There you go.
Mic is off now. So I'm going to be doing the unboxing. I'll be able to hear you, Nate, but you guys may not be able to hear me. So I'm going to make this full screen.
Sorry if you guys hear humming. I'm short of batteries.
And then I will start cracking into this thing. Like I said, you may not be able to hear me, but I'll be able to talk to Nate. I'll set the mic over there by me. Hopefully you guys can hear. Nate, just let me know I can hear, okay?
What?
Huh?
What? What did you say? I didn't hear you.
I said I'm setting up the mic. Hopefully you can hear.
I can hear you.
Okay. I might sound like I'm a good distance away, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, I know, Fred. I flew my buddy Brandon's, and this is why I liked it, because Brandon's is beat to crap, and it flew amazing.
So if it gets a little rickety, I'm sorry.
Ray, are you in shorts? I can't believe it.
Yeah, I don't want to get bitten by things at the field. Yeah, my cat went walking by too, so you'll see her.
Oh yeah, dude. I told you how the neighborhood cats, they figured out that we have food on the porch too. Get a ring notification. I got a ring notification like 2 a.m. Cat on the porch.
You guys can see that this has not been opened at all.
Was it foot X'd?
Me opening, I haven't opened it at all. This is my first time opening it. So.
Oh yeah, get Ray's address.
Get that. So this is the Arrows 64 millimeter F-15. Open.
Ooh.
Sorry for the shaking.
Ooh. New plane. Oh, new plane. Oh, so nice, Nick. Oh, so nice. I'll be right back.
Let me pull this off. But as you can see, I haven't opened it. this is it. So me opening it is going to be just as much of a surprise for me as it is for you guys. So, and I can't check the chat right now, guys. Sorry, but I'll get to it in a little bit. So pick it up. Paper cut. Woohoo! Slice the crap out of this. That is some sharp cardboard. Holy crap. Anyway. Sorry for the shakes. Damn, that hurt. Slice the crap out of my hand. Holy jeez. I'm bleeding. Whew. Anyway. Open. Again, sorry for the shaking, but it's not a
Okay, I'm back.
not a stabilized camera.
I was looking for food to eat because I'm hungry, and my mom said she'd make me a quesadilla, so that's pretty cool.
Nice. All right, so here we go. This is a oh man, I'm bleeding.
Ooh, I like that wing. It looks clean.
Huh?
Like that wing. It looks clean.
Yeah. Come on now, man. We don't need no burping. What the hell?
Hey, what's a Gooniac show without a burp?
It's not my show if it's burping, because I don't burp.
Oh, yeah, right.
Not on the show.
I was going to say, not on the show there, buddy.
But check it out, guys. This thing looks good. I mean, right out of the box.
You ever watched RCR Marshall show? He be farting.
I know what Marshall does. I know his.
I don't fart on the stream, at least. You know, actually, in Asian countries, it's actually considered polite to burp because it, like, especially at a family gathering.
It means the food was good.
Yeah, it means the food is good. So actually, I mean, technically, if I was in Asia, I'd be polite right now.
Guess what? We're not there. We're here. So anyway.
No, we're in California, man. It's basically the second closest thing to Asia.
I think it is because we have a lot here. You have a whole bunch of everybody here in California.
Yeah, we don't got any of those down here.
So wait a minute. So now there's my cat. Of course, there's an open box. So she's gonna go get the box.
Oh, dude, my cat does the same thing. I opened the Spitfire, I pulled the top off. Next thing you know, my cat, I had it in the sun. My cat was sunbathing in it.
See there she is right now. She just got in there and started stretching.
Izzy.
Goofball.
Easy, Mama.
Maine Coon.
Anyway, look out. All right, there's one wing.
Where's Dana's box?
There's another wing. So now check this out. This is cool because all these things are connected.
That's why I'm so excited for the Tiger Cat. You don't got to do any of that.
Yeah, so all it's done. Look at that. So that's done.
Oh, yeah. Joe Pellegrino about my solo. Remember when you said you were going to talk about solos or something?
Oh yeah. So go ahead and talk about. Let me get this done, and then we'll talk about that a little bit.
No, I mean, I have nothing to say. I just.
Yeah, no, we wanted to say congrats for getting all that stuff.
I soloed 2 months ago on my birthday, but on Sunday I went over to Salinas, which is a Towered airport, and just did my Towered airport solos, which that was fine.
Oh, because where you soloed before was at
Hollister's non-Towered, and you know, for a lot of people it's a big deal soloing at a Towered airport, but not to be cocky, that wasn't nothing. I had to be told to make 360s in the pad, and I was like, yeah, okay, thanks. Thanks for telling me I'm about to get hit by a helicopter.
So, guys, check this out. This is kind of cool. When I went up to Portland to check out the F-15s, they all had these on there, for their missions. So
the loudest burpers,
cool
dominant one. Exactly.
They have them all on one piece. So
that's pretty cool.
You don't have to add a whole bunch of stuff. It's just two things added to the wings and you're done. That's kind of, that's kind of cool. And from what I've seen, it doesn't really affect the way it flies either, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it was kind of funny so Salinas has 2 runways, and when we came in, because I went in and did 2 stop and goes with my instructor. Luckily, I was like the only one flying. I didn't have to switch between tower and ground. I was just talking to tower the whole time, even when I was taxiing. And when we landed, when I was with my instructor, the wind was right down the runway. But as soon as I drop her off, the wind's going straight down the other runway. And she was about to get on the radio and say, hey, like, can he switch to runway 31? And she's like, oh, we'll just see how he does on this landing. And that was the landing you saw on the Facebook post. And she's like, oh, he's fine.
Was the wind going the other direction?
It was a direct crossing at about 15 knots.
Oh, okay. But the landing was perfect.
Yeah, that's why you saw me land on the right tire.
So here's all the
Cool butter. That's it.
Oh,
Well, that's just for the wings because you have to glue both the horizontal and the verticals on.
right. And
That's
what I was gonna do
just
right
for the
now.
wings.
Those look pretty easy, though. It's just not that much. And thankfully, this is the whole fuse.
Organ.
You can see.
I like the look of that thing. I wish the Freewing had that.
This is an actual plane that they have up at Kingsley Air Base. In,
Patrinsic Brothers, what's up?
yeah. Are they on there?
Yep.
Oh, cool. What's up, guys?
What's up, Pilot Robert and Mr. Blage?
What is happening, guys? It must be really early morning there.
Oh, this sexy beast day.
So here's a plane. There it is with the nose on there. This is a pretty cool looking little bird.
I think it's cool looking.
What I like the most is this. The paint. Might have to do a little bit of paint removal in here. To make sure there's a good fit. But the painting surfaces that need to be glued are clear instead of having a whole lot of paint. That's easy.
It's 5 a.m. there for them.
But this is what I like the most. They have the gear pretty scaled. The only thing missing are the doors, but that's no big deal on a plane this size.
Still more scaled than the Freewing.
Well, yeah, the Freewing just goes straight in, which isn't scaled at all. So, I mean, I think that you could probably make doors for this if you wanted to,
Nah.
but I don't want to. I'm just going to leave it. I think it's pretty cool as it is. I know that Alex has already done FPV flying with this thing.
FPV everything.
So I can't really get in there to see, but they're twin
64s.
EDFs. But they're 64, and I'm going to fly it as it is, stock right now. Just to see how it flies, and from what I've seen in the videos, it flies pretty good. These are the tail. These are the verticals. And again, this is a real plane.
Dude, you should come up on Monday. You should build that thing and fly it on the stream.
Maybe. We'll see. I'm going to put everything back in the box for now, though, but there's the other one.
You must be good friends with Jeff's Custom RC.
No, I'm going to have to start putting stuff together. I have to get that F-104 that you built for me. Put that thing together. So let's get everything back in here. But yeah, so that's it, guys. This is it. This is a really, I mean, the quality is really good. I'm pretty impressed with the decals. The decals look great. If you want them to stay in place, you just gotta add a little bit of water-based polyurethane on there, and it'll be good. So I'm gonna put it all back in. Hopefully, I can remember how it came out. Oh, this is cool. I don't know if you guys can see this. I really like this. I mean, this is something I haven't seen on planes in a while. Look at this. There's clips to make sure that they stay in place. So one of the things I normally do is I'll put blender on the servo connections or electrical tape. You don't need to with this. It's got clips. I think that's pretty cool. So definitely some attention to detail on this little thing. That is very cool. I like to see that. I like to see some forward thinking.
I was saying a bunch of things, but my mic was on mute.
What? You were. That's great.
I was just saying how that's cool they do that.
Say what?
I was saying a bunch of things about how cool that clip thing was when I was on mute.
Yeah, but nobody heard you because you had your mic muted.
Oops. I'm curious to see if the Tiger Cat has XT90s or EC5s because it seems like people that have been getting them recently have XT60s, even if they get them from Verizon. Because the way it was with Rich's, because Rich did it a while ago, it has two EC3s from the wings for the motors, and then there's two EC3s that go directly to an EC5 for the battery, which also the PEC is tapped into. So either EC3 and EC5s or XT6s and XT90s. We'll see. I hope they're EC3s and EC5s. That'd be a little easier.
That was there. I'm trying to put the puzzle back together. I don't remember if they were both in there or. There we go. No. How the hell did I pull it out? Yeah.
Victor, we can't determine that until he flies it.
What did duckling? Oh my god. So that was there. I can't remember where the other one went. Did you see the way I took this out, Nate? Do you remember?
No.
Oh, bojangles. No, it doesn't fit. It had to have been somewhere in here. Maybe I have the wrong one.
What's up, Andy Joe?
Nope. How does it go? I don't remember.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a job for Jeff's Custom, but Kenny beat me to it.
Where the heck does the other one go? Do they both go in the same place?
How about you just build the damn thing? It'll take you 20 minutes.
No, because I don't have any place to put it.
Well, then why do you keep buying planes?
Yeah. I can't remember. Okay. I think maybe they were.
No, they were not on top of each other. I know that for a fact.
No, but I don't remember where they were. I think one was here. Or was it? I don't know. You get to see me fumble.
Like I said, just put the damn thing together. You can leave it at my house.
There's one there. There's that there.
If you leave it at my house, it'll actually see some action.
Well, I'll be able to fly it. Okay. But that's not it. I can't remember. There. It had to have been there. No other place. Or was it under here? No, it had to be under. There you go. Duh. See, easy. Boom. And this was. These are the wrong. No. This is funny. We'll make it work. One of these ways it'll go back the way it's supposed to. I don't know when it'll be. There we go. Is that it? No, it's not it. I know that goes like that. Yeah, I don't know. But all needs to go back in there.
They have them.
How the hell was it? There we go. Boom. It's back.
I was gonna say, Victor said he's like, you just gotta go back and watch your live stream.
So, all that stuff's back in there. We're gonna switch back to the other camera.
All right, we'll see you in a year, Arrows F-15.
No, it'll be up in not this weekend, but the next. I'm gonna get 2 planes done because I got a whole bunch of burner progress made. So
That makes you want to bet that those 2 planes aren't gonna fly for another month.
there we go. So that's that. Boom. All right. Snap, crackle, pop.
Only P-51 pilots can say that.
Oof. All right, so let's remove that. Get back to here. There we go.
You want to see
All
me?
right. So what, is it quesadilla time?
Oh yeah.
Oops. That's gone. Okay, so cool. Nate, you have the floor for a few seconds. I've got to go. I'll be back.
I have the floor of eating a quesadilla. Hi. I'm going to say it now. That Tiger Cat's probably going to be my favorite multi-engine prop plane. And the Spitfire will probably be my favorite single-engine warbird. But, I still think the E-Flight P-51, in my opinion, flies like the most true to scale. But in terms of single-engine warbirds in that size class, the Spitfire wins because it's just as detailed, if not more detailed, and it's $120 less. Give us the plane tour. I mean, I don't have much of a tour. What do you mean, Nate is goofy, Zane, dude? We couldn't even see your plane flying in Brian's video, and you landed in the grass, buddy. Yeah, I'm goofy.
What the heck? What the heck?
Eh?
All right, so let me try to catch up on this chat we got going here. I see some more people showed up.
Exactly, Andy. So you buy planes, but you don't know where the hell to put them. That's why the MiG-29 is going bye-bye for burping your phone.
Petrinchik Brothers, what's happening? I hope you guys could hear me when I said something the last time, but thank you for coming by to say howdy. Very much appreciated. From my Slovenian brothers, I hope you guys end up finding something to do with that fan and burner that I sent you guys. Because
make a crazy contraption out of it, like you did with that gutter plane.
Yeah, that gutter plane was cool.
That was a couple years ago now, but still.
Andy Cho, what's happening? Yeah, Airvex, I like that. The servo clips are pretty cool. Victor, what do I think? I think it looks pretty good for the price. It's pretty detailed. And I like those little clips on the servos. That's a very, very good I like that little feature.
Yeah, Andy. Andy Cho, our contract. I mean, I could do this myself, but my mom wants to contract.
Joe Dale, what's up, Joe Dale? How you doing?
Hey, Joe Dale. We're gonna build shelves on the back wall to put the planes, but this is just for temporary laying them on the floor. But I'll have a rack dedicated to jets, a warbird rack, and like a park flyer rack. So I'll probably have like 3 to 4 racks of airplanes.
So Zane, what's up? What is that? Table tennis, planes, archery, table tennis. What's happening?
Pat, what's up?
Who else? Jelonius, what's happening, my friend? I see you're here. Andy Cho, what's up? Charlie Marcioni, you showed up a little bit ago, and I didn't get to say anything to you. Pilot Jerry, Petrinchik Brothers, you guys need a wrench.
See you, Joe Pellegrino.
Yeah, see you, Joe. Your battery will be sent out very shortly. And anybody who has giveaway stuff that I haven't sent, it's going. I started sending stuff out. I don't know. Is GB in here at all? I saw John VHRC here earlier. I don't know if I hear batteries being done. You have a battery that's done, sounds like. Joe Dell, happy birthday over the weekend, by the way.
Happy birthday!
Well, his birthday was Saturday. But
survive another year.
Let me see.
Sorry if you're the water heater doing stupid shit.
That's all right. Let me so guys, those of you that live here in Northern California or close to it, I wanted to post up the event that we plan on going to this weekend. So one more time so you guys can see. Give me a second to get over there. Sorry for the multiple screens, but that's the way it has to do it for a second. This is it. So take a look, jot everything down, look at the website at the bottom, and then go there and you can find the info. But this is going to be a cool event.
Okay, 20 bucks.
Yeah, and there's actually camping allowed too. But so if you guys get there and you want to spend the night, whatever.
You know what's nice? Dude, I have a resort to go to. My grandma's house.
Your grandma's house, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm cool. Dude, because what I'll do is I ain't going to drive all the way home after that. I'll just go sleep the night at my grandma's and go home Sunday morning.
Yeah, well, it's almost the same as being home. But anyway, guys, check it out. If you're going to be close, I've told a few people in the area that are hopefully going to come out and be out there. I know Nate and I are going to be there. I plan on being there the whole day. So it's a beautiful venue. It's really pretty out there.
I haven't been to Oakdale in over a year.
And I'm a weirdo. I like wildlife. And last time I was there were 3 bald eagles flying over. It's the coolest thing ever out there to see that. There's bald eagles, raptors, there's hawks, there's all kinds of wildlife. It's pretty cool to see. So definitely worth going out if you get a chance.
That was good.
That is it. The thumbs down is cool. I don't care about the thumbs down. It's still a view. Doesn't bother me at all. You don't need to do the full screen that way.
Thumbs down twice.
As long as you click the thumbs down twice, it is all good with me. Click it 2 times. 2 times, y'all. 2 times.
If you're on Gooniac's channel, you can hit it 3 times.
No, hit it twice.
No, you can hit it 4 times.
4 times is great too. 2 times or 4 times, hey, that's fine.
Hit it any even number and you're good.
Charlie, an update on your burner would be later this week or beginning of next week being sent out.
Yeah, Joe Dale. It's only fun when it's just us there, you know.
See this stack? These are all individual orders that are going out.
A lot of box.
So, and I have another stack going out as well. Today I spent a whole bunch of time putting together controllers and other stuff. That's a good question. That's a very good question. Thanks for asking that, Airvexed. How similar do the Avanti V3 and Viper fly? The Viper made done either going to made in the Avanti 70 or 80 this weekend, which is better on uneven grass. Okay, so first off, how do they fly? The Viper is super stable. It's pretty fun, pretty fast. The Avanti is like that, but a little bit snappier and faster. The V3 FMS 70 thing is fast, very fast. Now, if you're going to be flying from grass, you have a 70 and an 80. Man, you got a lot of planes. If you're flying from grass, that 80 will be the best on grass, especially if it's uneven, because they have the gear in such a way that makes it so that it works really good for grass. The Avanti the 70 millimeter will work on grass as well, but it needs to be a little bit shorter and a little bit more groomed. But that one will work too. Both of them are good.
If you're landing that 80 mil Avanti, don't use too much flaps, because if you land it flat, that big old nose gear, it'll start doing the porpoise, and if you porpoise it enough, it'll cartwheel. So when you land that thing, you got to hold it off, and land it on the mains. Because if you land it flat, I did it. My dumbass came in flat, bounced it, and cartwheeled it. So you got to be really careful. On grass, it won't be as bad, but if you're going to go off pavement, full bleed, and don't use too much flaps. If you put too much flaps, it gets the tail up. Don't use much.
And if you do use a lot of flaps, it's okay, but you just have to remember to get the plane in the right.
Yeah, get the nose up.
It has to touch mains first, then nose. If it touches nose, then mains, you're going to get stuck.
If you hit nose wheel first or you hit flat, it's going to do that. So you got to land it on the mains. Just hold it off, keep pulling back. Basically, when that thing touches down, you want to be a full stall.
Yeah. Yep.
You want to hold it off, and then once the plane stalls, it just kind of hits the ground.
Yep. Let me see if I can...
Oh, John Henry, I got the FMS 1700 millimeter Tiger Cat. It says Wednesday, but it went to Barstow, California this morning, and I bet you at like 9 o'clock tonight, I'll get the email notification saying it arrived at the FedEx location in Watsonville.
Yeah.
That's where they go out for delivery from here is Watsonville.
They've been pretty fast.
Yeah, they got my Spitfire to me pretty quick, less than a week. Yeah, it says Wednesday, April 4th, but it's already in Barstow. So hopefully I'll look tonight and it'll be in Watsonville. And if it's in Watsonville, it'll go out for delivery tomorrow morning.
They came in pretty quick.
Big Mama, Ernesto.
Ernesto. What's happening, my friend?
Big Mama's in the house.
Let's see if I can find that plane. Somebody was asking about a pylon racer, and I wanted to find pictures of mine. I had one, and I'd like to find it, but I don't remember where.
Oh, Keith Christie. Were you not in here, Keith Christie, when I flew the 1600 millimeter Spit? That thing is awesome. I love that plane. I just got that, and then of course you just heard I got the Tiger Cat coming.
Yeah, I had a. That's right. I have to go to the other page. But yeah, I had a pylon racer. I sold it a couple of years ago. It was a lot of fun. It was a 170-mile-an-hour beast. Thing was crazy. And it only flew on a. And I could have made it go faster if I had a bigger battery. The battery that I used was a 3S 1550, 25C 1550, and it was crazy. Lots of fun.
Dana, it's a Flightline plane, so I got it from Motion. Nope, just got in a few. I don't have a Corsair key. I had the Flightline Corsair. I didn't care for it at all. It was okay. The Spitfire is so much better, and it's way cheaper. Did you see Motion's 10% price increase they're going to be doing?
Yeah, I did, and it's kind of.
Dude, the MiG's going to be like $700.
It's kind of disappointing to see all that, but hey, they got to do what they got to do, I guess. I don't know.
Ray, kill your avatar for Rich's question, or bring up your avatar. He's asking if you had a critical mass.
Yes. Look, that's it right there. I had one.
Taco Bell
was one of my favorite planes. I ended up giving it away in a raffle because it was time for it to go.
Andy Cho, just watch. Go back to it's like 10 minutes in. I was flying the Spit at my new place.
We need to get we need to get that camera working a little better for the next.
Well,
time.
it's just the internet. I can't do anything about that.
Oh, almost to it. I had a pylon racer for a few years, and the thing was a blast. So much fun. Got it in 2012.
Yeah, buy your. If you want anything from Motion, dude, buy it now because
Get it
it's
now.
going to go up in price. I know 10% is it's a good amount.
Oh wait, so somebody was asking about critical mass.
Somebody was asking if you had one.
Yeah, I did, and I've got pictures of it right here. May as well just pull those up.
Dude, the MiG will be like $680, $690.
Yeah.
The Spitfire is $380. The Spitfire will be like $420.
All right, so here I'm going to
basically everything's going to go up and around $40 in price, dude. Jesus Christ.
Show the screen again. Yeah, everything's going to go up. It's going to be kind of nuts. So here, this is the critical mass. This is when it was new and still pretty.
None of your planes last. None of your.
This is landing. This is the way we had to land.
That looked like a very firm landing.
No, it looked that way. It wasn't. It was. That's just the way the plane had to fly. We had to land it that way. It's slow. Why does it go away like that? That's annoying.
Look at Gooniac, the younger Gooniac.
That's kind of scary to think about how long ago that was. This thing was fast. Had a 10x10 prop, 1100 kV motor on 4S. Thing was ripping.
Dude, I'm excited to see Dave Marshall's Dynam P51. He's got the V1200 motor in there on a 1010 prop.
Me back in the days.
You look very focused.
I was, because the plane was fast. This is my avatar for the stream. With my folded neck.
Kind of hard to see some of the photos with that banner still up.
Oh, what banner?
Question.
Oh shit. Okay, let me get that out of there. Oops. Sorry, it's multiple pictures here. Sorry. Anyway, there you go. That better?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a little Focke Wolf.
Focke Wolf.
This thing was fun. That thing was fast. Flew on the same battery as my pylon racer. There's a couple of my night flyers from back in the days.
Who's that? Go back up. Who's that with the thing in his mouth?
I can't remember his name. He used to fly with us at Baylands. There's Nicola when he was a kid. What was
that? Pulling a fucking thing and you're just like,
yeah, it was me back in the day. I think I showed this picture at one point.
Yeah, the kid that destroyed your popling.
Yeah, I'd hate to see how big he is now. He's probably in college. Where's the...
Remove before flight.
Yes, that was some humor from back in the days.
Oh, dude, that's freaking hilarious.
Where's my pylon racer? I thought I had pictures of just it.
Oh God, that guy in the FPV goggles, he always made me so mad.
Which one?
Him. He was so annoying.
There it is. Okay, finally, that's what I was looking for. This was
crap, that thing was probably fast.
It was insane fast, and I even flew it with the DX6i. But yeah, used a 4.1 by 4.1 prop. This one.
See you, Rich Marquez.
See you. Yeah, thanks for coming by. You're all the way over there in Florida, so thanks for hanging out with us this whole time. And I will reply to your email. But this thing was rare, and I got it for a really good deal. I think it was
Max had one of those things.
$200. Oh, this thing was composite, and it would not slow down, so I had to put spoiler-ons on it, and not get it to slow down. But we clocked it at 170, and I didn't even wind it up, and it would go faster and faster.
Oh, dude, if you unwind it, you wouldn't be able to keep up with it.
No, well, I could keep up. It's just hard to see. The thing is, it flew amazing. It's just it was hard to see.
Oh yeah, those things always go. They weigh a crap ton too. That's why they fly so good.
Yeah, but it flew amazing. It made that cool noise. Got it for $150. All I had to do was add a battery, and I ended up finding a Gens Ace 25C 1550, and it fit in there perfect. And it would fly for like 5 minutes. The thing.
Dude, the more I fly that B1200, the more it impresses me that they actually did it. They actually advertised that speed correctly.
Yeah, so
that thing is slow.
There's the pylon racer. For Lee Davidson, it was asking. Let me see what the chat's saying now. But yeah, so I did have one, and it was a blast. Fun to fly. Could not get it to slow down.
Dude, did you see this?
What are we looking for?
The video that Keon got of the V1200.
No. Oh, here. Show it.
The crazy inverted pass that I did. I was doing these all day. This was inverted, downwind. And what I would do, that thing's so fun. You go inverted, and then I'm inverted, and I point roll it, and the wing gets like that close.
Oh, yeah. You were close to the fence. That's right.
Yeah. And Ray's like, Ray's like, I can't keep up with that thing.
No, it was too hard to see.
When I do a climb up, I'm like, oh, there it goes. I can't see anymore. Bring it back.
Yeah. So
if I would have hung with the turbine guys, I probably would have hung with them. Not Keon. Freaking Keon's playing ridiculous.
Keon's playing crazy fast. That thing is insane.
In
a good way. In a good way.
You know what's funny though is Keon was talking about how loud his stuff was, and I'm like, yeah, that's not nothing because I hang out at the airport, dude. Keon's playing at full throttle is not even as loud as one of these things.
Oh, just started it. Yeah,
not even close. That's why I'm like
constant throttle the whole time. So.
And there was an L39 coming in and out of Hollister. It was one of the Reno racers. He was just flying in and out, and he was doing low passes, and I was like, yeah, these turbines are nothing in terms of noise. And we had a big Phenom come in. Dude, that Phenom, there was a Phenom that came in, unloaded like 15 people or something, like the max it could carry. And then he took off with a headwind. Dude, that thing was up in less than 1,000 feet because it was just the pilots. Because he started like past the numbers, but he was up like 200 feet before the 1,000-foot bars, and I'm like, Jesus, dude! And he was climbing like crazy.
Yeah. So these are the one in the middle. It wasn't mine at the time, but I ended up buying it. The Strega.
Dude, did you see the Dago Red?
I did, and that's why I pulled it up because they're bringing this back.
I'm totally gonna get that, not because it's that plane, but it's because my flight instructor was one of the crew members on for Dago Red. So
cool.
She'd like that. I also want to get an airliner and put it in an American scheme because she's an American pilot too. She used
What
to fly.
is she flying?
Huh?
Is she still flying or is she done?
She's still flying, but she's gonna retire soon.
Okay.
She flew for America West. Now she flies. She flew 737s for American, and I guess she flies the Airbus.
Okay.
But if I got the airliner from Freewing and put it in an American scheme, she'd like that. Luckily, you could just buy the American decals because I know it's gray in real life, but I ain't gonna do that crap. Just leave it white.
Yeah, so Nate, I don't know if you saw they were getting noise complaints again, and I don't know if it's because of the airplanes or the turbines or what, but
Yeah, but why the hell was Lenny calling me?
I don't know. Was he calling? I mean, maybe
He
that's
called me like 4 times. The thing was, it would ring like 3 times and it'd hang up. I didn't answer. I wasn't falling for that. Maybe because the last time they got a noise complaint because of Ed's plane, he saw Ed there and he was trying to. Because.
Yeah, and Ed was flying pretty far over to the right this time, so it might have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because the last time he got a noise complaint is because Ed was flying his big old Spitfire way over there. It'd be kind of funny though if it was Ed's plane and not the 3 turbines ripping.
I think it might have been because they were turning early.
No, they were turning early. They never got close to that crazy woman.
Hey, I've got to go grab my phone. Hold on a second.
If you ever want to meet a Karen, on the west side of our field, this woman that has like a barn. Oh, you're scaring my horses. Yeah. Fuck you, Karen. Piece of shit. Luckily, the nice thing is I fly outside my house. Well, I'm not flying any over houses. I don't have to fly over any houses. I haven't met one. Everybody loves it, which that was the one thing I was worried about. People are going to be weird, but it's a lot of older people around here, and they don't have as many F's. So they're chill. I've had neighbors from blocks away. They're like, "Oh, that's the plane." And I'm like, "Yeah." And then I'll put on an air show for them. I was flying the which plane was it? The Ultimate, and they're like, "What? That thing could do that? Oh, that what?" That Ultimate.
Because it was doing the whole hover thing.
Oh yeah, dude. And then I've had neighbors come and I'm flying the big T-28 because they see this thing. It's a huge plane, and then I go up and I'll hover it, and I'll just freaking. They're like, what? And then they're like, how much does that weigh? And they'll pick it up because I've had some guys that come by and they know a little bit about planes, and he's like, that's a big T-28. I didn't think it could just hover like that or land that slow. I'm like, yeah, this plane flies amazing, but it doesn't fly scale at all.
Not quite.
Remember a couple years ago at LFE when I would do a touch and go, then I make a really tight 180 and do a touch and go downwind.
Yep.
That was when I met you.
That one time you did it and ripped off the tail.
No, that happened once in one day. I ripped off the tail, and then Keon landed his flight test arrow on the right wing. If you look at the right wing, there's a big old chunk missing out of it. I've had that T-28 for 5.5 years, and I've probably put over 600, 700 flights on it, and it still flies like it did the day I made it, which I love. The decals are all yellow on it, and beats crap.
I remember when I was up at Sam's, I flew.
Yeah, you flew bombings,
and I never even got past half throttle.
Oh, it's quick, dude. It's actually a fast plane. Remember when I think I surprised you when you guys were flying. I was flying it, and I was keeping up with you guys.
Yeah, no, because when I flew it, I'm like, there's no need to go past half throttle on this thing. So I was, just staying in the pad and doing touch and goes. And
I got lucky, dude. Mine all stock electronics, stock gear. The gear worked great. I don't have any problems with them intermittently working. They work great. The only thing I had to replace on it was a wing servo because I dropped the wing and tripped the servo, which that's not any fault of anybody else but me.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily I'm blessed and I can fly off of pavement wherever I am. So
yeah.
And I know how to land too. A lot of people complain about the gear being weak, but they don't know how to land to save their life. So
this takes time. You got to be patient. Another plane that is a lot of fun, which Lee Davidson did mention up there. I don't know if he's still around, but the ME-163, the one from
cool.
I fly that one. I have a 6.4. I only fly it on 3S. I had 2 of them. The green one I killed on accident.
I remember.
I was avoiding Frank's his Tiger Cat. I wanted to make sure I didn't get in his way. That's why I killed it. Did one turn too many. Smack, and it had a smoke generator on too, so it was just a big pile of smoke after it landed.
Yeah,
had to go running out there to make sure it started a fire.
EQ. I like the scheme on the T-28, but I don't care for the size of it.
It's the smaller one, right?
Yeah. The only small T-28 I like is that E-Flight one I have, or Park Zone, the yellow one. That thing's cool, dude. I still love that thing. That is going to be like my big T-28. I guarantee my big T-28 will go for another 5 years, and I'll probably have that yellow one for many more years.
Oh, Lee Davidson, you have the small one, the Tech one. Those things are screamers. Those things really move. Those are fast. So that one flies on 4S, right? A little small 4S pack. Those things are quick. Yeah, the one I have is from Hobby King, and it flies on a 6.4. It can fly on 3S or 4S. I prefer to fly it on 3 because I get 5 minutes of full throttle the whole time. I put a smoke generator on it so you can see it.
Dude, I am so excited for that Tiger Cat. Holy crap. I've never been this excited for a new plane in a long time.
So then get the thing together, and we'll have to have you do some flying on the show. 3S.
Oh, dude. By the time, God, why Mike keeps ordering stuff for Motion? He forwards me his order confirmation. Like, I don't care. He's ordering a bunch of parts for airplanes to make his planes look better. But yeah, he sends me the order confirmation. Like, I don't care, dude. That's great. I was excited about the Spit, dude, and I'm glad I was, dude. The Spitfire. I mean, I said this earlier. Out of all the single-engine warbirds I have, aside from the T-28, the T-28 Carbon Z is a whole other animal in terms of amazingness. I still think the E-Flight P-51 flies the most true to scale out of all of them because it's heavy. Right. That's the thing. People say the FW-190 is easier to fly than the P-51, which I agree with. But if you know how to handle a warbird, the P-51 flies better because it flies, the Focke-Wulf's more approachable because it flies lighter and it's, easier to land. P-51's not even that hard to land. Be quiet, people. But the P-51, I still think out of the three of them, the P-51 in terms of flying is like just a little. It's higher up there, but the Spitfire flies amazing. Don't get me wrong. And for the price of the Spitfire, dude, it's hands down the best because it's just as detailed, if not more detailed, than the Focke-Wulf and the Mustang. It's for $120 cheaper.
The Focke-Wulf.
And the Focke-Wulf. It flies amazing, don't get me wrong. But for $500, the one thing I can complain about, they put all that plastic around the canopy and around where the wingtip piece is gone. Why couldn't they put plastic on the edge of the wingtips on the underside like they did with the Spit?
Right.
If you land that thing in a crosswind and you land it side-loaded, you're going to hit the wingtip. And luckily I have matching paint. But like the Spitfire may not have plastic around the canopy, but on the wingtips, it's plastic. So if you hit the wings, you're not going to gnar up the wing.
Yep.
That's why, for the price of the Spit and how it flies, hands down, it's the best. The Tiger Cat's really expensive, but that's like a whole different animal in terms of, the gear. It's a twin engine. So like in terms of single engine, if I had to buy them all again, it'd be the Spitfire for sure. The P-51 flies the best. If you know how to fly a warbird, the P-51 flies the best. But it's expensive, and that's
cool.
But yeah, for the price, you can't beat the Spitfire. That thing flies absolutely incredible. It's so locked in, and the gyro's barely on. Like you move it, and like you don't even hear the controls move.
You have a lemon in there?
Yeah, but it's barely on.
Okay.
Not even like 10% gain. It doesn't need any more than that. When I did the maiden on it, it was dead calm when I did the maiden, but it was flying so good because usually when I put a gyro in something, unless it's AS3X, because I always check, but like AS3X, they usually get it right every time. Well, they do. But like when I put a gyro in something on like the maiden flight, or if I add a gyro, I keep it off in case I tune something wrong, so that I take it up and I turn it on. If it does something stupid, I can turn it off. But the Spitfire, of course, I did that, and I took off with it off, and it was flying so good, I totally forgot about the gyro. I landed, I'm like, I never even turned the gyro on. And then the next flight I did, I'm like, damn, I made it just a hair better, but it doesn't need it.
So the whole reason why we use them is just to make things smoother, just to make it look smoother. It doesn't really change much, just the way it looks.
No, yeah. But like you can't, if you turn the switch on the gyro on and off, you can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
And that's probably...
Mr. Victor, what's the deal with that power line, dude? Is the plane going to be okay? I was watching you land it, and flew right through the dang power line.
Oops.
Oh, that hurt to see, man. You still here, Victor?
Ray, you had me laughing earlier in the text.
Ouch.
Yeah. And that's going to be the same with like the Tiger Cat. Like the Tiger Cat, I'm going to stick this in it just because I have it. It's probably not going to need it, but may as well.
So it won't hurt it. I think Frank had one in his, and it worked really good.
Yeah. Again, it's one of those things like it doesn't need it, but it just makes it, better. Although I will say, I kind of laugh at myself now because if you asked me that a year ago, or maybe like a year and a half ago, you remember how like, no, you don't need a gyro.
No gyro.
Yeah. Then when I got the F-35, I copied your settings. I'm like, oh, this ain't so bad after all.
Yeah. No, and the whole point is just to smooth things out.
Yeah. So now, basically every plane I own, except for a couple of them, have gyros. The only ones that don't are the MiG-29 and the Carbon ZT-28 and the F-22. So just a couple.
This is the one. Yeah, this is the one here. I had this in my F-35.
No, you didn't. Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah,
this is the one. I put a short wire in on the new one.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to buy a lemon for the Tiger Cat, but I didn't have a satellite. Luckily, because the Spitfire it was a Spectrum short wire, and that was the last one I had. But I was thinking about getting rid of the MiG anyway, so I just took the receiver out of the MiG-29. So I have this 10 channel, and then it's got a Spectrum short wire.
Yep.
And then so
this one I'm going to put in the 104.
Yeah. So luckily,
actually no, I'm going to put the one from the MiG in the 104.
Yeah. So luckily, I have enough channels to. Because I was gonna put like I have a Spectrum 6 channel I was gonna put in the Tiger Cat, and I can do the Hobby Eagle, but I wouldn't be able to turn it on and off. So I was like, So, but I have this 10 channel now. So
yeah. So the one thing people don't realize about gyros is that the real planes, the F-18, anything that's fly-by-wire, that's a fancy way of saying it has a gyro. So they call them dampers and other stuff on the real planes, like the
yaw damper, like
F-15. F-18, the F-16, all the new modern warbirds have gyros, not warbirds, fighters.
Even some planes have what they call a yaw damper. Like you turn it on, and that means you can put your feet on the floor and it'll fly the thing coordinated. Which
right. The what is it? The Bonanza that does that? Bonanza
anything with autopilot.
Yeah, but the Bonanza has that whole Dutch roll thing that it does, and they've got a damper in there to stop that. So,
also there's these things too. There's your feet. That's what I have to do. I don't got no yaw damper. I got to use my feet. Like that. Keep the ball in the center. Don't let your balls get out of whack, people.
So what's up with California? Get the hell out of California. What are you talking about? Who's saying that? If y'all ain't been to California, don't be talking crap about California.
Yeah.
It's different. And if you're not from here, if you haven't been here.
Yeah, if you're not from here, I can see why a lot of people want to get the hell out of here. But I was born in California, so.
Yeah, me too. I'm fine with it.
I'm totally cool.
All righty, QC, and we're pretty much going to get out of here too because I'm tired myself, and it's almost 2 hours.
Quality control.
And we are going to get on. I got to get back to cleaning up the Firey Booty mess out on the patio. Get a couple more done before I go to bed.
It's all out of whack.
It's all out of whack. But thank you guys for coming. Hope you guys enjoyed the show.
One of these days when it's like getting dark at 8:30, I'll have to prop my phone up in the plane and I'll have to do a live when I'm flying. That'd be kind of fun. Just like set the phone down and forget about it and just fly.
Oh, Paul, he was here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've been out to the Midwest and the South.
Sorry about that.
Been out to the Midwest and the South, and I turned right around and came back. It was nice to visit, but I can't be out there.
Yeah, I don't mind it not being humid here. I mean, occasionally, not like freaking Midwest humid.
I like the ocean, and I like the Pacific. The Pacific, to be honest. I don't mind the couple shakes here and there.
I don't understand, dude. You hear that thing in the background going crazy?
What is it?
It's some water thing, the water heater.
The water softener or the heater?
Whatever it is. Dude, the first night we stayed here, we had no hot water.
Because they turned it off because nobody was there, probably.
Yeah, we had no hot water, and it was like 10 o'clock at night. We couldn't figure it out, and I had been sweating all day, so I had to take an ice cold shower, and that was the most painful thing I've done in a long time.
Yeah, no, it's not fun. Yep. So I appreciate everybody being here. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. I plan to do some more flying. Also, this weekend we're going to the event, but I've got that. I've got the event. I'm going to do a live stream from there. So if you guys, I'll drop the link there in the.
You want me to bring the tripod?
Yeah, bring it out there. I'll bring mine too. But be sure to come check us out on Saturday.
Dude, this thing gets freaking far.
That's the link to the live stream. I'm going to start the live at around 11. I hope that I think 11:30. I don't know if RC Informer is going to be doing anything that day. I hope not. He's gotten a lot busier now that he's back flying again, flying the real deal. But I plan to do a live stream from that event. If it ends up being really good and we end up doing sunset sort of stuff, I plan on doing some golden hour. I'll have to make a note to what's his name, to our pilot Ryan, if I end up having to do that, because I don't want to infringe upon that. But if it's too pretty out there, we're gonna have to do it. So anyway,
hopefully nobody gets salty.
But I'll just let them know. So that way, if anybody doesn't, I don't want anybody to feel like they're obligated to go to mine instead of his. If they want to go to his after a certain point in time, go ahead. But just come back and check mine. Because if it's pretty out there, and the sunsets are usually really pretty, I want to do some sunset flying. Because even after the sun goes down, you can still fly.
Well, yeah, that's when all the turbine guys are leaving, so that'll be our time to shine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably not even going to bring two planes. I honestly probably just the F-35. The F-35 is like my go-to, like throw it in there and go plane.
Yeah.
Maybe. So I bring the F-35 and maybe the A4. That's probably all I'd bring. Just those two.
I'm still debating. I'm either going to bring 4. Or I'm going to bring 3 or 4.
Because I know if it gets turbine busy, I know I'm not going to fly out, so I don't want to bring a crap ton. Yeah. So I'm just going to bring a couple planes.
If Sean
get the max.
Sean said he'll make sure that we have time to fly. So, Paul McNeil was here 47 years. You were here longer than I'm alive. So, you've had what part of California were you in? I've been in Northern California.
I've lived in Northern California my life. I lived in the Bay Area for 16 years, and now I just moved down here to Hollister.
Yeah, I was in the Central Valley for a couple of years, and I moved right back to the north. So. I'm not a country guy. Anyway, I'm gonna head out of here, guys. Thank you for hanging with us. We had a pretty good turnout today. Hope you guys enjoyed what we did. And we will see you on Saturday.
See you guys.
All right. Adios, people.